God says, "Be careful with your neighbor because very soon they will become your ally, your confidant, and perhaps even your savior." These words, echoing through the corridors of history, hold a profound truth that transcends time and place. The notion of neighborliness, often relegated to mere proximity, carries with it a weighty significance that has shaped societies, influenced cultures, and defined human interactions since time immemorial. In the tapestry of human existence, the concept of neighbors emerges as a thread intricately woven into the fabric of community life. From the bustling streets of ancient civilizations to the quiet suburbs of modern metropolises, neighbors have played a pivotal role in shaping the social landscape. They are the familiar faces that populate our daily lives, the silent witnesses to our triumphs and tribulations, and the pillars of support upon which we lean in times of need. Yet, despite the inherent interconnectedness of neighborly relationships, the dynamics that govern them are as diverse and complex as the individuals who comprise them. In some instances, neighbors are bound together by bonds of kinship and shared heritage, fostering a sense of solidarity that transcends the boundaries of mere geography. In others, they are brought together by circumstance, drawn into each other's orbits by the whims of fate or the exigencies of urban living. However, regardless of the circumstances that bring them together, the relationship between neighbors is often characterized by a delicate balance of trust and trepidation. On the one hand, there exists an inherent sense of camaraderie, a recognition of mutual reliance that serves as the foundation upon which lasting friendships are built. On the other hand, there lingers a lingering sense of apprehension, a nagging doubt born of the unknown that lurks just beyond the threshold of familiarity. It is within this nexus of trust and trepidation that the true essence of neighborliness reveals itself. For in the crucible of uncertainty, where fear and suspicion threaten to erode the bonds of community, it is the actions of individuals that define the contours of neighborly relations. Whether through acts of kindness and compassion or gestures of goodwill and solidarity, neighbors have the power to transcend the barriers that divide them, forging connections that endure long after the initial encounter has faded into memory. Indeed, history is replete with examples of neighbors who have risen above the constraints of circumstance to become beacons of hope and solidarity in times of crisis. From the humble residents of Anne Frank's Amsterdam hiding Jews from the Nazis to the courageous souls of Rwanda sheltering their Tutsi neighbors during the genocide, the annals of human history bear witness to the transformative power of neighborly love. Yet, for all the stories of heroism and altruism that populate the pages of history, there exist countless more tales of discord and distrust, of neighbors torn asunder by petty grievances and simmering animosities. It is a sobering reminder of the fragility of human relationships, of the ease with which the ties that bind us can be severed by the sharp edge of resentment or the corrosive force of indifference. And yet, even in the face of such adversity, there remains a glimmer of hope, a flickering flame of possibility that burns bright in the darkest of times. For just as neighbors have the capacity to sow the seeds of discord, so too do they possess the power to nurture the roots of reconciliation. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, to the enduring capacity for compassion and empathy that lies dormant within every one of us. In the final analysis, the admonition to be careful with your neighbor serves as a potent reminder of the profound responsibility that comes with being part of a community. It is a call to action, a rallying cry for solidarity in the face of adversity, and a testament to the enduring power of human connection. For in the final analysis, it is not our differences that define us, but rather our ability to recognize the humanity that binds us together, transcending the artificial barriers that seek to divide us. So let us heed the words of wisdom handed down through the ages, and let us strive to be not just good neighbors, but great ones. Let us reach out across the divides that separate us, extending the hand of friendship to those in need and offering solace to those who suffer. In the end, it is only by embracing the true spirit of neighborliness that we can hope to build a better world for ourselves and for future generations to come. God says, "Be careful with your neighbor because very soon they will become your closest ally, your confidant, and your support system in this tumultuous journey called life." Indeed, the dynamics of neighborly relationships have evolved, shaping communities, fostering friendships, and sometimes even leading to unexpected alliances. In a world where connections are increasingly digitalized and distances seem to shrink, the significance of the physical proximity of neighbors remains undeniably profound. Historically, the concept of neighbors transcends geographical boundaries and cultural contexts. From the tribal villages of ancient civilizations to the bustling metropolises of today, the notion of neighboring has played a pivotal role in shaping human interactions. In rural settings, neighbors often rely on one another for mutual aid, sharing resources, and providing emotional support in times of need. The proverbial borrowing a cup of sugar may seem trivial, but it symbolizes a deeper sense of communal interconnectedness that has persisted across generations. However, the nature of neighborly relationships is not confined to quaint rural communities. Even in urban landscapes, where anonymity and transient lifestyles prevail, neighbors can wield significant influence over one another's lives. In densely populated cities, apartment dwellers may share walls, floors, and ceilings with neighbors they've never met, yet whose presence is palpably felt through shared spaces and communal amenities. In such environments, the line between privacy and proximity becomes increasingly blurred, necessitating a delicate balance between neighborly camaraderie and individual autonomy. But what happens when the boundaries of neighborly relations are tested, or worse, breached? Conflict, whether petty disagreements or more serious disputes, can strain even the most amicable of relationships. Noise complaints, property disputes, or differing lifestyles can all contribute to tensions between neighbors, highlighting the complexities inherent in navigating the intricacies of communal living. Yet, amidst the potential for discord, there exists an equally potent opportunity for connection and collaboration. Acts of kindness, small gestures of goodwill, and moments of shared laughter can foster a sense of belonging and solidarity within neighborhoods, transcending differences and forging bonds that withstand the test of time. Indeed, the strength of a community often lies in its ability to overcome adversity together, drawing upon the collective resilience and resourcefulness of its members.